if I want to put my money down, I'm gonna put it on something that makes some sense. He would have put it down on you. Just like if you like to gamble, you might want to watch the World Series of Poker. Oh! Have you ever watched the World Series of Poker on TV and dreamed of getting big like the pros?
Yeah.
The official World Series of Poker app lets you play real-time poker with poker fans around the world and as close as the real deal as you can get without the $10,000 buy-in. That should have said dollar, but you get what I'm saying.
Gotcha. Car. And it just made me feel all like I was a little boy, listening to the music of the Hawkins and people like that. I listened to them. I did.
I agree. BB and CC, they made me think of wintertime, going to school, sitting in my mother's van with a nice comfy sweater, like those Everlane sweaters. Have you felt those really comfy, like a comfy pair of jeans from Everlane or comfy sweater from Everlane? It just fits just right. Everlane isn't making or like most clothing brands, it's just because they bypass traditional retail and markups. They partner with the world's most ethical factories to make quality clothing with radical, transparent prices. Sustainability is literally woven into every piece of fabric Everlane uses, from natural fibers to recycled synthetics.
It's part of the video. I'm the witness.
Y'all can be in on this bet.
I'm signing on the witness line.
It's gotta rain on or by February 5th.
Not rain. It's just got to be cold. We gonna bet.
What's the weather actually that we gotta bet?
We are
colder like low 60s or like.
It's got to be lower than 60s.
Lower than 60 by February.
I'm a betting. And listen, if you can't do this bet, you can go onto the app World Series of Poker. Okay, have you ever watched the World Series of Poker on TV and dreamed about winning big like the pros? The official World Series of Poker app lets you play real-time poker with poker fans around the world. Hone on your skills on Hold'em skills on virtual cash games and tournaments, playing casino mode to go against the house, or connect your Facebook account to set up virtual tables with friends.
This woman, you got to cover Baby Yoda's ear. We just got this baby. He don't know what he signed up for.
Y'all missed this. Kev was trying to buy the boys Yodas before because he heard Kai wanted a Yoda.
Kai, listen, I got my eyes on that boy. I'm talking about, I want to be like, man, Uncle Kev.
Oh, Kai's already there.
We got a trampoline. I talked to Kai on Angel's DM. I said, what you want, man? Candy, popcorn? He was like, yes.
He's like, I want popcorn. When did y'all buy the trampoline?
That was for Christmas.
Oh, you bought it for Christmas?
Yeah,
and was it a surprise to the kids? Did they know?
No, they didn't know.
Oh,
Melissa got it for him. Me, Greg, and Zeze put it together. It was actually fun.
I bet.
It was fun, manhood stuff.
I bet. Well, I hope y'all bought it using honey. Because you know what? With honey,
I hate it here.
You're able to get all the good things while saving money, okay? Because thinking is overrated. Between work, home, school, kids, relationships, the world, you've got enough on your plate to think about. I can't figure out a way to get into this ad, so we're just going to go into ShipStation. All right. If you sell stuff online, and you know how busy 2020 was. I know it was for me. Everyone and their dog was shopping online. You done lost it. There's been those nights, and I wake up the next day, and I'm like, somebody hit me with a bus. And that is why you could go to places like cryotherapy to be able to get that soreness up out of your body. And that's why we're thankful for Omax Cryo Freeze. All right. Living with chronic pain is the worst. It's more than feeling discomfort. It can affect your whole life.
I fell asleep driving and crashed like 7 times. Literally.
7 times?
7 car accidents. The amount of times I've fallen asleep driving, no lie, probably 100.
Kev, that is terrifying.
How are you able to
always fallen asleep at a red light?
How are you still driving?
Well, I was going to say, how are you covered by an insurance company?
Because literally all them 7 times, it was little taps.
Oh.
And people checked and be like, oh man, it ain't worth it.
It's not bad crashes.
It was always little taps.
Bro,
never like head-on collision, nothing
you
like
made
that.
it seem like I drove off the road and totaled my car 7 times.
I just said I fell asleep 7 times and crashed.
Listen,
Right? You put the excitement on.
Well, yeah, because when you hear I crashed my car, I'm thinking total. You're upside down, still asleep. Like,
right.
No. It was just a little tap.
Were you scared every time you tapped the car? Like,
You know what's crazy about it? Yes, I was scared. Never at night.
Always
all of them were like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yesterday I had a meeting and I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep if I drive.
Oh, so
I Ubered.
At least you know now.
Yeah, now I know. Like, and it would be dumb to fall asleep now and then, I got too much stuff to do to die. Melissa was like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Girl, I'm tired."
With all of that, you better have policy genius. With policy genius,
Did you set
let
that
me
story
tell you.
To this?
No. It just
fed
worked
that
perfectly.
story.
Okay,
You're the one who fed the story,
But
sir.
you talk about that car accident?
Yeah, but I didn't. I was just like, oh, you know what?
Because I got to learn to trust you. We're gonna keep making this show, and I don't trust you.
This was great timing too. This just worked out.
Trust that I'm gonna do my job. That's what you should trust. We don't get the fantasy films. We don't get to be werewolves. We don't get to be all these things. Instead, we're having to take an educational class
Every time
inside the movie theater. It's just like I don't want to always have to learn in the movie theater. Sometimes I want to learn at home using Skillshare. Sometimes I want to be able to learn skills and crafts without having to leave my home. Okay. And that's why I am so glad that Skillshare is a sponsor of this podcast. No matter what 2021 brings, you can spend it creating something meaningful with Skillshare's online classes because it's because time is what we make of it. This quarantine,
it's about
everything.
To be March again, April. I got the whole world messed up. The pandemic started in March. It's finna be March.
It's about to be March. It's about to be my kid's birthday again. And I really thought that, by the summer, you remember what they said? It's going to get hot.
My birthday again with another pandemic birthday.
And so we can't really pretend like this isn't happening and this is not having an effect on us, an effect on how we operate in day-to-day life. And sometimes you do need to talk to someone about what you're thinking and about what you're going through. And that is why Talkspace is such a wonderful platform for you to be able to talk to professional licensed therapists.
Free breakfast.
Yeah.
It would protect Black people and free breakfast for kids.
Yeah.
Like that was it. They covered that a lot in the movie. Like we want the kids to have free breakfast, clinics, but we talking about food, health, exercise, medical clinics, food, the basics of life, not terrorists. J. Edgar Hoover was like, they're terrorists. These people want free education, healthcare, and food. And I have a problem with food. I eat too much of it. Hey, Chick-fil-A for breakfast. You see yours on the thing.
No, come on.
That's why I have noon. Did you see it coming?
Don't tell me.
Think about everything you ever learned about getting healthy. There's a lot of contradictory information out there.
Well, and then claim as though what she's saying might not be, it shouldn't be considered offensive is the problem. I'm like, girl, hello, don't you get it? And by hello, I mean Hello Fresh.
Oh!
With HelloFresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients, mouth-watered, seasonal recipes delivered right to your door.
Right to my door, Angel?
Right to your door,
Straight to the door. When I open, it's going to be fresh food?
It's going to be fresh. You're going to be like, oh,
fresh.
my God, hello. Did you see that thing that Issa Rae put up about
that is me. I don't, listen, I love my people, Angel. I'm not going to post no drawing picture of me that got me looking ugly. I'll be saying thank you. I'm not posting. Issa been collecting those.
The pictures that people made of her, she looked like creatures from Star Wars.
It's like they said, hey, what's your worst feature? Hey, let's exaggerate that.
You
highlight my best.
No,
direction.
No. Well, let me tell you, you don't have to worry about that with Paint Your Life. Our family hasn't been able to get together in quite some time, but I have found a way to bring us all together safely. What's your favorite childhood restaurant that when it was a special occasion?
Oh man, well, believe this or not, my favorite Waffle House used to have all you can eat.
Oh.
At times when I was a children, and after church.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My grandma, she loves this story. Boy, your grandma will find a story. They will forget everything else but that embarrassing story. Mm-hmm. So we went to a convention. After convention, we went in between services to Waffle House, and it was all you can eat Waffle House at the time. And she said, and Kev, he said, Grandma, I could have all this.
Why you sound like a commercial?
That's how she always tells the story. So I had All-Star Special, had me a patty meal. I was sick. But boy, it was heaven. I just said,
you loved it.
Oh, I loved it.
Ours was a Red Lobster.
Really?
Red Lobster we was fancy going to Red Lobster.
I thought that was a creme de la creme.
It was. We would get dressed up in our Everlane, get all comfy, and you too could get dressed up in your Everlane.
I was like, that's heavy. Don't throw it. Don't throw it.
Yeah, don't throw it at me. There were
might
so
have been the
many
people.
And so instead, she's reaching out to her mama and her auntie, and they over there put vinegar in your hair, put baby piss in your hair, put honey in your hair. And actually, honey is good for a lot of things, but not getting gorilla glue out of your head. But it is great for shopping. We all shop online. And we all seen that promo code field that taunts us at checkout. When you just like, a coupon, do I have a coupon? But thanks to honey, mainly searching for coupon codes is the thing of a past.
I tend to do that. I mean, we all do.
Yeah.
Right? But we all, I also be like, and here's where I was dumb.
Yeah.
Here's where I was bad built. Because I think the humanity of a person is better than the perfection of them.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, I hope that, like you said, that she's able to take this pain and make a profit, but in a respectable way, like coming out with the product.
Yes.
Like with some lash glue, some hair, like real hair adhesive, something that'll make her some money, and then she can sell it with ShipStation. And with ShipStation, you're able to sell stuff online, and you're able to pull it from different places. No, none of
All
them ever
losers.
won.
Never
Beyonce
get
and
the
them
bag.
blogs. Give it up for the hip hop rapping girls time. 2 stars.
I'm like, where are they finding these things? I'm so glad I don't have a star search for
Man.
somebody to pull up when they do my story. Look at Angel lose. I'm glad that Mickey Mouse audition.
Right next to the girl.
My mom give me a headband. Angel, you supposed to sing. I'm not singing. I hate my outfit.
Yeah, any tapes I have of performances, they're all good. And I'm going to send them to Legacy Box so that I can have them digitized.
Jerk.
What?
You jerk. You did
We're
that
all together in on a joke as
Yes.
friends. And then she just hit us with the right hook.
Legacy Box is an ingenious mailing service to have all your irreplaceable moments trapped on VHS tapes, camcorders.
Oh, Angel, I'm glad I got you here. Because
Uh-oh.
every time I do a transition, and woo, Tahir's so smooth with the transition. Him and Angel should have a transition off. And I am here for it. You understand?
Have you picked the companies?
Are you here
Are
for
we about
it?
to do it live?
We can do it live. We can do it live. I'll send Angel a script, and we both can do it. We can both do it to the same script, Angel. It don't even matter. It just
Hey.
a smooth transition.
Listen,
Okay.
that's so funny that people tell you how good I am about transitions. No one has told me about you though. And I'm serious. Nobody.
Listen, and while everybody was calling me messy boots for Aaron Keisha, I'll look at everybody should call Melissa that too. She's
Melissa,
talking
yes.
about
I like Bessie Melissa though. I like but yeah, you kind of are.
Oh my God. Look at that, even in the comments right now. Angel gonna whoop that ass. You know what? You naysayers.
I can't hear you. No. You muted.
Man. Yeah, you muted. Here, I got you. Hold on, wait. Okay, now you. Oh,
It was
what?
the speaker.
Look at the devil.
I say I can't unmute you because you did it yourself.
Is it the mic? Hit the mic thing.
It's on.
Yeah, it might be
Bye.
your.
Just don't. Ooh, you
This
showing
is
that.
there you go. That's why she's on.
Hey,
Enjoying this.
you unmuted now.
Hello?
Yeah. we
Yeah.
can-
Ooh, I don't care how young you are.
Hello?
You do this.
I can y'all, it's these cheap, stupid things. Now, if I had my goddamn on Raycons, I've been able to hear y'all. Now, you know what? Raycons is all about wireless earbuds, and listening is something great. Whether you're catching your news on your favorite podcast, audiobook, whether you're on Zooming with the homies, with Tahir doing an ad challenge, Raycons is what you
Imagine
need,
this was
right?
right here.
Raycons is what you need. And they're black owned, started by Ray J, also known as Brandy's brother. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Raycons is offering 50% off their products for any listeners. And here's what you've got to do to get it. Go to buyraycons.com/DIYs. That's it. DIYS.
You'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order. So feel free to grab a pair in a spare. That's 15% off at buyraycon.com/DIYS. Buyraycon.com/DIYS.
That's my best friend.
Listen to me. Listen to me. After so long, I was like, I think this is a setup.
I think
think
this
this is a setup. And as soon as she said Raycon, I was like, this nigga's out of here. Don't hang it up to here.
I mean, you might have seen it coming, Michael, but listen, that's what you do when you don't even know what the ad
Honestly,
is.
even with it coming, I was still knocked out. So I mean, what difference did it make?
People don't be knowing, man. That's part of it. Like you just don't. You always should know. You always should know.
You
It's
need
like with the FDA, they ban only 12 potential harmful ingredients in skincare products. Well, Pipette actually bans 2,000, ensuring that all of their products are safe, effective, and use-only non-toxic.
Oh, is this a transition?
This is part of knowing, okay? This is why knowing is so important. Pipette is a clean baby and mom care brand on a mission to give every family the best start, okay? All parents need to get Pipette. What happened?
Na 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 na.
You tried to hear.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy KevOnStage and that chick Angel.